Welcome back to Informative Explainer TV, and today we are counting down top 5 toughest prisons in world. Kenya's toughest jail, the realities of Kamiti Prison. Kamiti Maximum Security Prison, located in Nairobi, Kenya, is infamous for its harsh conditions and high-profile inmates. Established in 1954, the prison has housed dangerous criminals, political prisoners, and notable figures such as Ndrangheta Mafia, a leader of the Mau Mau uprising, and renowned author Ngugi wa Thiong'o. Over the years, Kamiti has been plagued by issues like overcrowding, inadequate healthcare, and reports of mistreatment. Despite efforts to reform the facility, including rehabilitation programs, problems such as corruption and security breaches persist. The 2019 escape of 3 inmates, including a convicted terrorist, highlighted these ongoing challenges. Kamiti remains a critical part of Kenya's history, reflecting the complexities of the country's criminal justice system and the ongoing struggle for human rights and reform. From horror to hope, the legacy of Diyarbakir Prison. Diyarbakir Cezaevi, located in Diyarbakir, Turkey, is infamous for its harsh treatment of inmates, especially during the 1980s military regime. Opened in 1980, it became a site of severe human rights abuses, particularly against political prisoners, many of whom were Kurdish activists and leftists. The prison is notorious for the extreme torture methods used to extract confessions and break the spirit of inmates. The Diyarbakir Prison Massacre in 1983, where several prisoners died during a hunger strike, stands out as a particularly dark moment. Over time, Diyarbakir Cezaevi became a symbol of Kurdish resistance and the struggle against repression in Turkey. Many former inmates emerged as key figures in Kurdish political movements, and the prison's legacy continues to impact Turkish society. In recent years, there have been calls to close the prison and turn it into a museum or memorial. The Turkish government announced plans to close the facility in 2020, acknowledging its dark history. The story of Diyarbakir Cezaevi serves as a powerful reminder of past injustices and the ongoing struggle for human rights in Turkey. The troubled history of Rikers Island Jail. Rikers Island, located in the East River between Queens and the Bronx, is one of the largest and most infamous jails in the United States. Opened in 1932, the complex has a troubled history of overcrowding, violence, and corruption. The jail has gained notoriety for its harsh conditions, including reports of brutality by correctional officers and inadequate medical care. One of the most prominent cases highlighting these issues was that of Khalif Browder, a TLC teenager who spent nearly 3 years at Rikers without trial, much of it in solitary confinement. His tragic story brought national attention to the injustices within the system. In response to public outcry and activism, New York City announced plans in 2017 to close Rikers Island by 2027, replacing it with smaller, more humane facilities. The future of the island remains uncertain, with discussions on whether to transform it into a public space or memorial. Rikers Island's legacy is a powerful reminder of the need for criminal justice reform and the human rights issues faced by incarcerated individuals. As the city moves towards closing the facility, the story of Rikers continues to influence debates on justice and incarceration. From punishment to purpose, San Quentin's rehabilitative efforts. San Quentin State Prison, established in 1852 in California, is known both for its history of housing notorious criminals and as the site of California's death row for men. Over the years, the prison has shifted its focus from punishment to rehabilitation, becoming a model for inmate reform. Despite these advancements, San Quentin faces challenges like overcrowding and inadequate conditions, highlighted during the COVID-19 pandemic. Nonetheless, its commitment to rehabilitation over punishment continues to set it apart, offering a model for other institutions. San Quentin's evolution from a notorious penitentiary to a center for rehabilitation reflects a broader shift towards humane treatment and support for inmates, aiming to prepare them for successful re-entry into society. The Secrets of ADX Florence, America's toughest jail. Opened in 1994, ADX Florence in Colorado is the most secure federal prison in the U.S., designed to house the most dangerous criminals. Known as the Alcatraz of the Rockies, it features extreme security measures, including solitary confinement cells, and extensive surveillance. ADX. Florence holds notorious inmates like Theodore Kaczynski, the Una bomber Joshua Tsarnaev, Boston Marathon bomber, and Joaquin El Chapo Guzman. Inmates are kept in solitary confinement for 23 hours a day, with minimal human contact and stimulation. The prison has faced criticism for its harsh conditions, including the psychological effects of prolonged isolation. Human rights advocates argue that such confinement can lead to severe mental health issues. While ADX Florence is praised for its security, its treatment of inmates raises ethical questions about balancing safety with human rights. The facility remains a key part of the U.S. maximum security system, highlighting ongoing debates about prison reform and humane treatment. Thank you so much for watching our videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome contents.